Hey guys, good morning. Welcome back to our studio vlog. You're gonna notice that there was a gap between the last time we filmed and when I filmed today because today's already Monday. We're in a brand new week. It's okay. Just so you know, I do run multiple shops, so I don't spend necessarily every single day vlogging for this channel. I do have another channel if you're curious about that, link in the description below. But yeah, let's figure out what we're gonna do today. So today's Monday. I do have some things that I do have to get done. I'm sending out some orders. Actually, it's probably just the one order with multiple things in it. I do custom work for some folks who just need something just for them, but necessarily don't want to, you know, spend thousands of dollars just to get a couple of things that they need to make their project perfect. So I do some work for folks. That's what we're gonna be doing today. Also, we're gonna be, a couple things are getting done at one time. So I went ahead and last night I digitized a Feltie that was requested from a Frozen themed one. And so I went ahead, did that last night while I was watching TV, and then I started to test it on my machine. The other thing that I actually do in my store when I sell pre-stitched out Felties is I actually give a Feltie for free. So what I did in this case is I made two of him. One is for me to keep, kind of for my product photography. The other one I'm going to use as the freebie that I put into my gift when I send the Felties out. So that's what we're working on today. I'm going to give you a sneak peek of what I started last night, and I'm going to finish him up right now. Alright, so here he is. This is what I was working on. This was a request. So even though someone else requested it, it will be available for purchase for everyone. That's kind of just like a general thing that I do. Obviously, if someone's looking for it, the odds that someone else are also looking for it are really high. So the felt that I use is actually a Beige felt. That's what the shop's called on Etsy. It's a really nice felt. It's nice and thick, that's why I like it. And when you feel it, it doesn't have that weird fuzziness that perhaps some of the cheaper acrylic ones, like at, I hate to say it, but sometimes at Joann on the Bolt, sometimes they feel kind of cheaply made. These are really nice, and I really appreciate the skin tone. And on this one, much like skin tone, it is not all one solid color. You can see there's different flecks of other flesh tones in it, which is why I like this one. There's also another one from the Felt Pod. I also purchased from her. This is actually called Skin Tone. Also great quality. I love it. This is something that I actually made and will be shipping out. So I do pre-made Felties for folks. And this is kind of what my sheets look like when they go out. I do not cut them for anyone. That is just way too much work, and I would have to charge way too much for my time to cut them out. But I will stitch them out and send them to you on a pretty sheet. So yeah, here's this little guy. Again, we'll look below, and I'm going to link to where I get this and where I get this felt. They're completely different. Let me actually pull them out on the table, and I'm going to kind of show you some of the things that I've ordered recently. Okay, so this is from Beige. You can order, what I really like about this one is you can actually order it by the yard. I will put, like I said, link below to this Etsy shop. Fabulous. You will not regret ordering from her. Seriously, great quality. You can buy it by the yard as well as half yard and a bunch of other sizes. It's really great quality. What I like to do is put the really fancy felt on the front and, you know, just kind of the Joann bargain priced felt on the back when you need to do that. Those work out great, especially if you're going to sell your Felties. I would definitely recommend doing that. They finish off really nicely, mostly because no one really looks at the back of these, so it doesn't really matter. You can also get sort of like she does mystery packs, or also like themes. Like you can get stuff maybe like that's kind of fall colored, or springtime colored ones or things of that nature are also available. This one I said surprise me. So this was a surprise that she sent me along with the yardages I got of skin tones. That's what I was looking for, skin tone. I want skin tone fabrics. There's like this peach. I'm not sure if this is called oatmeal. And then here's like a darker one. So all these three, really great. I'm really happy. Once I use them up, I'm definitely going back to buy more. And then also, I did mention the felt pod. They sell by the roll. You can get like a little roll. This should be like 5 inches by, couple feet, I want to say. And this one's also nice. This is from the felt pod. The nice thing that you can do is when you do this on a 4x4, it is like the perfect size. Like, look at that. It's the perfect size. It is already cut down, so it's nice. You just kind of roll it out. This is also one of the darker skin tones I got. I'll roll that back in. And they come in these cute little bags. Like I said, the felt pod, wool felt. It's really nice. It's great quality. I highly recommend shopping there. You also can buy an 18 by 18 inch square, which is what I did this last time. And it comes in this huge bag. And it's just one ginormous square. I ordered 2 of them. But this is the skin tone color. Skin tone color. Beige skin is what I used on this Prince Feltie set, and when I did our ice, I'm gonna call them like an ice cellar, I used the Benzie, just to give a little color. I kind of switch around depending on how I feel. I don't know, I just really kind of don't know. I just go with whatever my creative instinct tells me. So again, please support these local businesses on, well, not local, but they're local to Etsy, meaning to me that I really appreciate purchasing from small businesses, especially ones that make really great quality products. These 2 stores are definitely them, especially because it's really hard, I've noticed, to find skin-toned anything. Moral of the story, follow those shops, go to your Etsy account, favorite them right now. Maybe place a small order, put a couple of colors in your cart. If you find some colors that are just excellent, please let me know in the comments below, because I also want to try them as a felt connoisseur myself. Let me know. I'm always looking for new colors and new suggestions of things to try. So, what do we got on our hoop today? I'm gonna finish testing this guy because someone asked me for this design. We're gonna have to get him up, get the files uploaded, get a picture taken, let her know that we in fact were able to create what she asked for. And then I have to do some custom felties. I digitized them for this customer. I'm gonna cut them out, get them all nice and pretty packaged and sent out. So those are our main goals of what we have to do today. Hopefully we have enough time, because there are some designs that I worked on this weekend. While I was watching TV, I digitized, but now it's time to test these files. So we're gonna hopefully test out some really cute things that are gonna be released here real soon. So let's get started. Okay. Alright, so this happens. I hate to say it doesn't happen as much as it does, but this actually happens quite a bit. Don't keep your tail down. Not an uncommon problem that I have occasionally. where it drags. This machine drags the foot rather low. And so I'm going to attempt to salvage it. Yeah, that was my bad. I should have known that was going to happen. But, you know, here you are with me. I too am not perfect. So things do happen. A lot of the time I've noticed with this machine, if you have anything that seems to hang off to a certain extent, like if it's not hugged close by, it'll tend to drag. And it did that here. And it definitely got stuck because I had done these two sides down. But also what happens is if I were not to do that, they would have done this and would have just, that was just my bad, you know. I should know better. I'm doing this quite a few times, but you know, sometimes I also just think I can take the easy way out, and this is just a reminder to do it right the first time and you won't have any issues. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, in fact, reset my machine. I'm going to turn it off and turn it on in case there was an error in which the placement's off and it thinks, and I don't want it to start stitching somewhere else. It could be a little off and it looks like this weird mirroring effect if you've ever had this happen to you. I'm gonna try it and see how lucky I am. Luckily, mostly this is just kind of for test purposes, so I'll be super sad because I'm not, you know, I can just easily just keep these just to take pictures of, but if I can fix it, that would be the best. Let's see. Oh, okay, yes, machine, sorry. Okay, yeah, it didn't work. When I put it back in my hoop, I thought I could realign it exactly as it was. But as you can tell right here, yeah, it's a little off. So it's a little... Okay, well, we'll call that one a loss. And I'm going to save this one, even though it's not finished all the way on the back. This was a test for me. I'm still going to be able to cut him out and take photos of him. So not a total loss. I'm just going to call it quits there. And on this same hoop, I'm going to load up the custom order I worked on. And we'll get started on making these felties. Good morning! It's Tuesday! I keep wanting to say Wednesday. I've already done this like twice because I keep saying Wednesday. Why does it feel like Wednesday? I'm here, I'm back. It is Tuesday morning. I got my coffee with my different mug. I have a mug addiction, in case you didn't know. I also have a slight coffee problem. I do have a link down below for those of you who have been looking for a way to support the show. You can either donate to my coffee fund, my mug addiction, or for those of you that have been sending money to help me save up for my I call it my dream machine. It's not, there's technically a dream machine out there. It's not what I'm talking about. I want a big brother multi-needle machine that I've been saving up for. Again, all these videos are free. You don't need to donate anything to watch them. It's just for those of you who have looked for a way to support me. Those are the different avenues you can take, or you can shop on my Etsy store. Or just watch. Your views, your likes, your subscriptions mean the world to me. I'll never be able to thank you so much for continuing to come back to this channel. So, what are we doing? Yesterday, update, I did finish those custom felties. I did get a wrench thrown at me because one of them, what I was seeing and working on the computer, wasn't translating over onto my machine, so it really threw me through a loop. That's why I didn't video it, because I was literally just doing a bunch of nonsense business and stopping it and redoing it and rerunning a thing over again, and it was a bit much. I really need to get them out. These are time sensitive. I did also finish cutting out some felties in the meantime while I was stitching. This one was by request. I did have a customer come ask me if I could make this character, which I did. I'll have to take pictures and let her know. I also have these. I'm hoping for a release on Friday, and I got this cute little kitty. Sorry about that, my camera's battery died, so I had to switch on over to my phone. But like I said, I'm hoping for it to upload on Friday. That's the plan. I'm gonna work on my brother Innovis, link in the description if you're interested in learning about this machine. I'm gonna work on this. I'm gonna try to stitch out some feltie designs that I've been working on, and we're gonna test them. I'm gonna see if I can get through as many as possible. I think I have about 6 that I have a goal set for, but we're gonna work through and see how far we can get, because in addition to working with this machine, I'm actually gonna have my genome running, because I do have a handmade store that I do sell my own things for, and so I need the genome to work on So Magical by Andrea. A link to that shop in the description. Also a link to that channel, because I also vlog about what's going on at that store. So if you're curious, and you know, if you find that I'm maybe entertaining or interesting to you, you can go ahead and pop on over and see what's going on that channel. I do show designs that I make on that channel that are not necessarily from me as a digitizer. I do purchase from other digitizers. I do support other embroidery design stores because they're wonderful, and there's a lot of people doing great things. So I think we can all share that, and we all can show everyone some love by buying from each other. So I do that, but I will not be showing it on this channel. If you want to see it, you need to head over to So Magical by Andrea. You'll see me making stuff from other people. Guarantee you will not see me making things from Designs by Andrea, because that's exclusive to this channel. So let's go ahead and get started. See how far we get today. That's the plan. The plan is we're gonna try to stitch out as much as possible. You get an inside look at how that's done, or a sneak peek of what's coming out soon. And I also need to work at it. I have not yet updated on Etsy the pre-made feltie options. I do need to make sure that every feltie I make is available for order, for a physical order, for the people who don't have embroidery machines but still want to purchase felties. I'm going to be working on that. I've been very mindful. It's something I need to do, especially since I have a bunch of new stuff coming out that's really cute. And I can totally see people using these on their projects for whatever, from magnets to my favorite are the little planner clips. I need to do a video on that. So let's get started. Okay, so we're at the end of the day here. I've stitched out as much as possible. Let's see how much that is really. So this is kind of what I've done so far. Oh, you can't even see. How terrible of me. So let's actually pop this hoop off. Felties I've tested today. I am in the middle of a princess one. I got this lovely lady done. Got these two guys done. I'm working on her, and then I have room for one more. But this is kind of what we were doing for today. So that being said, I'm gonna leave us off here today. I'm gonna have this running in the background while I do dinner. That's kind of how I do things. But as far as our studio vlog, we're done for today. Tomorrow, hopefully, we'll have more of these to stitch out, and we'll take a look and see what our queue's like. Kind of get our plan together, because I do need to make sure I have stuff to release on Friday. So on Friday, I'm gonna try to do as big of an upload as possible, which will include pre-made felties. So when I make felties for you, to make sure we have those listings also available. So we'll see you tomorrow.